National Moth Week celebrates the beauty, life cycles, and habitats of moths. Mothers of all ages and abilities are encouraged to learn about, observe, and document moths in their backyards, parks, and neighborhoods. In 2021, National Moth Week is celebrated from 17th July to 25th July. This year, National Moth Week theme is encouraging kids and teens to discover and learn about moths in their own backyard and communities or even while on vacation. So, in this video, we, the Bhumitra Sena Club of St. Xavier's College for Women, Aluva, is presenting about moths and how to do mothing. What are moths? Moths are a paraphyletic group of insects. A group of insects that comes in the order Lepidoptera, which is similar to butterflies. Insect with two pairs of broad wings covered in microscopic scales, typically drably colored and held flat when at rest. They are mainly nocturnal species, but there are daytime moths, and the day-flying moths are brightly colored. A typical example is the sunset moth from Madagascar, which is a day-flying moth. It is also often considered as the most beautiful insect in the world. Day-flying moths are often noticed feeding at flowers. Approximately 160,000 species of moths are there in the world. Most are, we already said that most are nocturnal, but there are crepuscular and diurnal species. Why moths? Moths can carry substantial amounts of pollen and cover great distances between successively visited plants. Their hairy bodies make moth great pollinators. They pick up pollen from any flower from their land on. Moths and their caterpillars are food for a wide variety of wildlife and for other organisms. Moths is an indicator of a healthy environment and healthy ecosystems. Like this, they have scientific value, aesthetic value, educational value, and so on. Most moths contribute a lot to species diversity. They are host to many parasitoids. They are also access pests on agriculture. Moths are found in widely distributed all around the world. They're found everywhere. In fact, wherever there are caterpillars to eat. Moths are often found in areas where host trees are located. Each type moth needs particular conditions for survival, and even small changes in their habitat can stop moths from living there. They avoid light and mostly found in dark locations. To avoid light, they are seen in basements, attics, etc. A moth can travel up to miles. Aggressive species of crop destroying moths can spread up to 113 miles a year, although most travel 15 to 28 miles a year. Rearing moths. Rearing moths helps to observe and study about the life cycles of moths. Here are the steps to this process. Collect eggs or caterpillars and try to rear them. Take notes and photographs of every stages of their life cycle to observe and understand their growth. Try to rear different looking caterpillars. Try to understand the biology and morphology of different families. By doing this, looking to different looking caterpillars and understanding the biology and morphology of different families, we can learn about different types of moths, different families of moths. Next is the mothing. Mothing is the hunting and catching of moths. Refers to the looking for moths and learning more about them. It's just the finding and recording the moths around us. Mothing is a very easy process. People with any age can do this. One of the wonderful things about moths is that, unlike most other wildlife, they can be seen close by almost anyone, young or old. And next, how we can do mothing. Observing moths is very easy. Anyone who has ever sat near a street light or porch on a summer evening has seen the effect that light has on moths. Moths attracted by light easily during night. We can use this behavior to easily observe night flying moths. Moths are more active and so more likely to be seen on mild, cloudy, still nights. They don't like to appear, they don't like cold nights, heavy rain, or strong winds, etc. There is no need of an expensive equipment or travel for mothing. Several trap techniques are used. Light trap, flowers and fruit, sugaring, wine drops are examples for this. Widely used one is the light trap, and it will work best in a moonless night. For setting a light trap, all you need is a light source, a surface for most moths to rest on, and a dry, still evening outside. For light trapping, there are three steps. We can classify into the as three steps. Step 1: hang a sheet. Hang a sheet vertically. The sheet should be in white color or light colored sheet is preferred. It attracts the moths easily during night. We can set the screen or sheet anywhere on a building. Rooftop is ideal. Better sky visibility improves result. Facing a well lit area may not be good. To make it easier, choose a light colored sheet. It will attract the moths easily. Step 2: find a light source. Any type of light works to attract moths. Although standard white bulbs to attract moths, preferable are black lights or even better mercury vapor lights. White incandescent fluorescent light are also used. They emit a broader spectrum of light which increases the amount of moths than can receive the light signals. For better results, make sure that your light is bright enough to illuminate most of the sheet. Note that yellowish, pinkish, like sodium vapor, halogen lights are the least attractive to most insects. So try to not use these lights. Next, step 3: light up the sheet and wait for the moths. Turn on your light so that it fully illuminates your sheet. Moths should begin arriving almost immediately. Bring a hand lens and digital camera to observe and document your moth sightings. Different moths will arrive at different times throughout the evening, so be patient. It will take time because every moths have their own time. So all we want to do is wait for them. So be patient. It will improve our result. After collecting the moths, post processing are important. Collect the moth in a proper container where they can move freely. If they are aggressive, try to cool them for some hours to calm them down. Note that select a container where the moths can move freely. Take the pictures of the collected moths clearly. It should be clear pictures. Save and create a folder, name it as location plus date. By creating this, it will be easy to understand later. By using this, it will not create any unwanted confusions later. Keep at least one copy of each individual species of species photograph. Each folder serves as a checklist of the night. As you familiarize with moths, you can remove them with IDs. At first we are not familiarized with them easily. Later, by understanding the moths, we can name them by their original name, their scientific name. Organizing your moth pictures is a very important process. Organizing your pictures in their classification order, it will be better. It will be better to understand. The classification order is in family, subfamily, tribe, and species. Next is the identification of moths. It is important. At first, we are not much familiarized. It is hard to identify the moths. But later, by doing this, by understanding about moths, it will become easy. At first, identification will be easier if you join social media groups like Facebook page Moths of Kerala. There are many social media apps and also a website, and you can join in WhatsApp groups, Facebook pages like this. It will helps to identify the moths easily. The next is the iNaturalist. Upload your pictures to iNaturalist. iNaturalist is an online social network of people sharing biodiversity information to help each other about nature. It can accessed by mobile application or even by its website. Various online resources also will help to identify the moths. Here I mentioned some of the online resources. Learning process. Understand external features of each group's overall size for wingspan. Study about the antennae, learn about the antennae, its shape and how it is held. Wings, the shape, how it is held, address patterns and colors. About the wings, the shape of the wing, the color of the wings, and how it is held at rest. And legs, eyes, palpi, venation, etc. Next is the adaptations of moths. Moths have several adaptations to survive. In order to avoid predators, the caterpillars of some species of moths rest during the day by masquerading as ticks, well camouflaged and keeping their bodies rigid and still. The aim of the investigation is to determine if caterpillars of the peppered moth show a preferred angle of rest.